Oh my goodness. Oh, Miss Anne. Hey, Diva. Love you so much. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I can I can hear you saying, "What you smiling? What you smiling so big for, bitch? What you smiling for, girl? You already fucking know." Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to, welcome to. Actually, I'm gonna leave it right there so y'all can see, or not. Fuck. So y'all can see the cards when I hold them up. Okay. I called earlier. I didn't receive a call from you. But I was out of service for most of the day today. I spent some time in the park. I did a reading in the park for a friend. It won't happen again. Hello everybody. Welcome to a Filthy Read. Happy Sunday. How's everybody doing this Sunday? What's the vibe? What's the energy? Oh shit, I'm supposed to, okay, so we get a choice. No, we don't get a choice. Okay, so the last live I did was a love reading collective, and I did fire signs and air signs, the show. So now I think I need to do the earth signs and water signs? Yeah, I'll do the earth signs and the water signs. Or do we want a collective? You get a choice. This is the dealer's choice. What do we want to talk about? Do we want to do was gone all day, work bitch? Do we want to do Dear Perky? Yeah. I had to navigate some questionable energies today, but we're Gucci Golden in these streets right now. Thank you all for joining me. So again, this is going to be a collective reading, either a collective love reading for the earth signs and the fire, or the earth signs and the water signs, or a general collective for anybody watching. How do we want to navigate this? What do we want to do? Tell me what y'all want to do. Tell me what y'all want to do. Also, tomorrow at some point, I'm going to do a live demonstration on how to make a protection jar, or a containment spell, containment ritual on the live. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, general collective, okay, we'll do that. Tune in. I want to make a promo for it, but I'm also really late. I don't want to make a promo. I think if you catch it, you catch it. If you don't, you don't. We'll do it that way. We'll do it that way. Okay, hey Liz, welcome to a Filthy Read, everybody. Looks like we're doing a collective general reading, so if you're here early, welcome. Love you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Be sure you're tapping that screen so we can get more bald-headed bitches in here for the highest joy, excitement, healing. What did I do? I got restricted already. I ain't even did shit. I haven't even done anything. I haven't even begun to talk my shit yet. But we'll see. That, you know what, I'm gonna pay it dust. If you're here, you're here. Everybody in here, make sure you're sharing this live to your multiple platforms so we can get more people in. For their highest haterade energy. All that fucking haters popping in, bitch. Get the fuck out of shit. You ain't stopping nothing, girl. Anytime you try to stop me, my abundance comes in times 3. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, pop, pop. And that's on purr. That's on purr. That's on purr. Ha ha. Okay. General collective reading. I had a thank you for letting me get that out. Let me talk my shit. I appreciate you for letting me talk my shit. At the end of this collective reading, the floor will be open. Miss Ann, can you make the pin post, the one that we talked about? I'm glad you're here, actually, so you can. I mean, I already got. Actually, that they lifted the restriction because nothing happened. Okay, good. But could you make the pin post for me, so that way I don't have to stop what I'm doing? My love, thank you so much. Okay, well, so without further ado, let me shut my mouth. Also keep in mind that if you choose to donate for a reading on the live, I do about what happens after the collective, the readings after the collective. If you choose to get a reading after the live, I do upload these. So let me just shut up and get to it. All right. Angels, archangels, guardian angels, spirit guides. If there's any things I'd like to hide. And this is going to be a doozy. Ancestors and masters in the best possible way. What message do we have? What message do we have for the collective's highest joy and excitement, clarity to move forward on the path to love, light, abundance, and ease and relaxation? Let's see. What's the word? What is the word? Okay. All right. Okay, so we have the first card out. The story is we have the Four of Swords. I feel like this collective is holding on unnecessarily tightly to something, a person, place, circumstance, situation, or situationship, perhaps, but it's not. Okay, it's kind of like it's given, and this could even be your abundance. Like it's like somebody here's. It's like I don't know if there's a person, place, circumstance, situation, some money. There's something here that somebody is really trying to be financially responsible with. That's the. Don't if you hold it okay. So if you try to hold something too tightly, you might squeeze it too tight and it slip out of your hands, or you might squeeze it and then it passes out. Like, relax, let it flow, let it go, let it flow. Be mindful and respectful of your spaces and places and the things that you need to take care of. The people, places, circumstances, situations, and scenarios which require your your full, undivided, sincere attention. But let it go, let it flow. It ain't going nowhere. It is not going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going anywhere. That person, place, circumstance, situation, scenario, happenstance is not going anywhere. It is here to stay. Including especially money. Like, don't hold on to money too fast, like too tight. So treat yourself. Treat yourself, queen. Treat yourself, goddess or god spark, whatever the fuck, however you do it, you need to do it. You know. I tend to cater to divine feminines here, but we're not going to exclude the masculine looky-loos and onlookers from receiving a filthy read, a nice massage, if you will. Which you might. Oh. With the High Priestess here, it's like, you should already know by now that everything is working out in your favor. Dark forces are trying to fuck with your intuition right now, which is why I mentioned the protection drive, the protection containment spell. Ward that I will be doing tomorrow at some point. I can't tell you what time right now. I have to vibe it out. Maybe I should just commit to a time and do it. I hate doing that because I have to navigate shit based on my energy level and an energy level, an emotional space. But I guess if I commit to it, then Spirit will provide a way for me to honor my commitment. So we'll see, bitch. We'll see. But yeah, your intuition's being fucked with by dark forces. The ops, we'll call it the ops, negative energies, entities, beings, whatever. Hello, Angel. Hello, Angel. Hello, Angel. Welcome back to a filthy red bitch. But just don't worry, everything's working out in your favor. Don't. I was called. I was called to look at. There's like a sign. I saw there's a sign that says. There's a sign in my house that says, focus on the good things. So remember to focus on the good things. Focus on the good things in life. Focus on the good people, places, circumstances, situations. Focus on positive visions, outcomes, fantasies. Sometimes the things that we think are fantasies is actually foresight. Sometimes fantasies is foresight. Sometimes fantasies is foresight. Fantasies can be foresight. That is the title of this reading. Fantasies can be foresight. Yeah, there we go. Fantasies can be foresight. Fantasies and foresights. The King of Swords popped out. We're going to put him back in here. If he comes back out, we'll mention him. King of Swords being superior masculine air energy. This could be you or somebody you're connected to. Maybe this is your divine masculine. Who knows? There he came out anyway. See? He came out. And he came out any motherfucking way. Okay. So, with the King of Swords in transition here, this masculine air energy, very suppressing emotions. I feel overwhelming. There's some overwhelming emotions here that I feel like this King of Swords energy and for the in this collective is they're having trouble coming up with the right words to say. Wanna know what you're feeling, kimi no koto. Baby, you know I'm just They want to keep it real. They want to keep it real. Tell you how they feel, or you tell them how you feel. Somebody wants to tell someone how they feel. I saw the Three of Swords peek out. Oh shit. Oh god, no. Oh. Okay. Okay, see? Fucking with me. Nine of Swords, or Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like this person is tired of it. Like, tired of not expressing how they feel, or tired of not expressing something. It's like they're being worn down. We'll say, they're wearing me down. You're wearing me down. And I feel like if this King of Swords energy is outside of you, the viewer, the collective, like whatever it is, you're probably just being yourself and doing your thing. Whatever you do, you can do it, girl. Whatever you say, you can say it. Like whatever you're doing is working. Even if there isn't much conversation, or even if there isn't much movement happening in the situation, whatever you're doing it, and you're doing it, and you're doing it, and doing it, and doing it well. You're doing it, and doing it, and doing it well. You're doing it, and doing it. Oh. So relax. Yep, y'all saying it's easy for you to say. Yeah, oh my god. Ooh! Okay. Wait, give me. I need a minute. Give me a minute. Okay. Okay. The Knight of Swords in reverse in the Devil. Aw, they don't want to scare you away. I feel like you don't want to scare each other away by being too forward with this energy. But the Knight of Swords in reverse in the Devil is like, you don't have to say too much. Somebody doesn't want to say that they want to play. You're coming through my garden and you're knocking on my door. They want to come through the garden and knock on the door. They want to touch you in the heart space. I'm trying so hard to keep this clean and keep it cute. New or old, I can't. It's gonna be different depending on who. Depending on both, all of them, new and old, both new and old. Actually, Miss Ann, you gotta make it. It's new and old, all of them. Well, so I'll say that's safe. Ooh, damn. Really? So the devil energy in this reading is talking about, like that. I'll say that and nothing else. I'll say that and nothing else. Starlight Special. The Starlight Special Premium Plus Platinum. I'll say that. I'll say that as well. Starlight Special Premium Plus Platinum. I hear somebody watching me like, oh, I got it now. Yeah, girl, that shit. I used to have a term. I used to use this term back in the day with me and my best friend. We used to call it being a loose leaf. Don't ask for the backstory, but it's called loose leafing. But you get the drill. I don't remember, why did we call it that? It was some meme situation, but yeah, loose leaf. And somebody here wants to loose leaf. And I feel like, especially with the King of Wands here, I feel like this person is there's a side of this person that is very fiery, very or this could be a separate person. This is either, again, like you said, Miss Ann, this is either I still haven't gotten it. Bitch, I don't know how. Intimate. Somebody wants to get intimate. Intimacy. But like times 3. I'm trying to be stature about it. We can talk about these things in a tasteful manner. She said, oh, yeah, girl. Yeah, yeah, girl. Yeah. But, okay, so this King of Wands energy, a superior masculine fire energy, this is either, this is either the same masculine energy as the King of Swords, or this is a completely different masculine, but they both want to be intimate. Extremely intimate, we'll say. I feel also. Ooh, should I? I have to. I have to say. I gotta say it. I. So if this is two separate people, I think this King of Swords energy is on the, not on, is going back and forth with himself about whether or not he wants to engage in that capacity. But I feel like the King of Wands done already made up his fucking mind and just doesn't know what the fuck, and it just hasn't fucking said anything yet. Or like I said, if this is the same person, like it's like there's a side of them that is reluctant to speak on the situation, but the desire is there, been there, very much so. This is spicy. I didn't think it was gonna be this spicy. This is spicy. I didn't know. This is a spicy read, not a filthy. Spicy. Two of Wands. The Two of Wands peeked out. I feel like in either case, in whatever case, I feel like somebody here is trying to vibe out the best way to go about inviting you to the bedroom. If I'm hearing, is that appropriate? Like somebody's here trying to decide if it's appropriate or it's not taboo. There's something here about do we want to cross that line? And I feel like it's inevitable. It's either going to happen or I feel like it's only a matter of time, actually. If this is the same masculine, if it's the same masculine, then it's only a matter of time. But like, if this is more than one kind of person, depending on who you are, then of course, I'm the type of bitch. If I'm letting you, frolic in my garden, it's only me and you. Like I'm not the type. I don't share the Starlight Special Premium Plus Platinum. There's only one preferred member. One. There's only one getting those privileges. That Shang Tsung 3000. I said what I said. That Shang Tsung. I got that one. That Shang Tsung tongue. Ooh. Bars. Oh, 10 of Swords. Damn, what the fuck? Okay. I feel like there is a fear here that if that line were to be crossed, then everything would get ruined with the 10 of Swords. I don't feel like this is not a potential outcome. I feel like this is a fear. This is somebody expecting the worst out of the situation, but baby. Oh, okay. How do I? Should I, Miss Ann? Should I break it down? Should I really break it down, or not? Because I'm trying to leave something to the imagination here. But like, maybe I need to make it clear for whoever needs to hear, my dear. So this is how this works. If you are a masculine and you have been chosen to frolic in the garden of the divine feminine, because being with me, is like having sex in outer space. Do with that information what you will. With other divine feminines have their own vibe going on, but we all have our own mystical, magical realm portal that you enter once you enter. What has come? Oh, okay. Is that like seeing stars and everything floating, like it's euphoric? Can't ignore it. I know you see it. Am I being tasteful? Am I being tasteful? I feel like I'm being tasteful about this. You are frozen. Ooh. Spirit said, "Girl, pause." Maybe I said too much. Maybe I said too much. Okay. My bad. I didn't say too much. Maybe it's a bad connection. I don't know. Somebody trying to block it. I didn't even hear you. Damn. It was so good. Fuck. I can't do it again because it was a channel. I can't. Can I? I don't even know if the fuck I can't. Basically, if you are chosen to, to share a bed with, an intimate bed with a divine feminine in that sort of way, then the blessings that follow are the stuff of legend. Because that's kind of like as far as the divine connection journey goes, that's you guys are now in union. And I feel like the masculines, for them, this kind of energy is like really, really overwhelming. But I feel like they're putting too much, you're thinking about it too much. I mean, it is a very important unit, very important connection. Yeah, we're not gonna dismiss that, but like, nigga, chill out. Chill out, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Just take baby steps. Let's take baby steps, baby steps. Little making out, you can start making out, you can, cuddle, make out, start there. And then when you're ready, you get the Shang Tsung tongue. And then we'll have a conversation. That simple. If you needed a framework, y'all, that's you can use that as a general framework. You can work it how you want to work it. But, like, you got these masculines are scared to enter the portal for absolutely no reason. Just, there's so much love. It's just love. There's so much love. There's so much love. 5 of Cups in reverse. They don't want to disappoint. They don't want to disappoint. They don't want to disappoint. They don't want to disappoint performance-wise. Or they don't want... It's like they like how things are, and they don't want them to go into. They don't want the whole thing to get ruined. It won't. 5 of Cups in reverse. It will not, baby. It won't. It won't. It won't. It'll actually. It is what is required to free up some energy. Cause like it's becoming uncomfortable just trying to keep things where they are, for everyone involved. Well, maybe not the divine feminine. I feel like we're masterful at like grounding this energy and like focusing elsewhere. I like to, like, for me personally, I'll go do some readings. I'll do some magic. I'll do a reading, listen to music, go for a walk. I have ways to expend this energy. But I must admit, Did the live just start? Girl, no. It won't. You won't. You're gonna have to go back and watch the playback because I'm channeling heavy and I can't remember what I'm saying. So please forgive me if, you're watching and it cuts out or something. It's like, what did you say? I missed it. Girl, I can't go back. You're gonna have to watch the playback. Maybe hopefully it recorded it, so. There comes a time when that energy needs to release the way it needs to. I mean, what is this? The world in transition. It's time to start this new cycle already, and I feel like that is the event that needs to take place in order to properly initiate to really start the new beginning here. Oh my God. Oh, I can feel it. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's so much love. There's so much success. There's so much unconditional love. There's so much unconditional love. There's no way that you can mess this up. You can't. It's divinely orchestrated. It's a divine connection. Like this shit. It's a perfect match on all fronts. Emotionally, physically, spiritually, of course, materially, friends, family, like everything is in perfect alignment, in a preferable vibration. Everybody. Because to be honest, it feels like this feels like one party or it's starting to feel like these feelings are unrequited, like it's one-sided. And when people feel, like, especially for me, if I feel like a situation is one-sided, or if you say to me that something is one-sided, I'm out. Like, I don't, because it's really, really from my experience, my personal experience, like it has been painful being in one-sided connections. It shit hurts, especially over time. At first you think it's cute and everything is good. You're like, okay, this is fine. But then it starts to hurt because it's like you're slamming your heart into a brick wall. And who wants to fucking do that shit? Not I, said the fly. Not me, said the bee. Just saying. Oh, the Lovers came out in reverse. Ooh, why is the Lovers in reverse? Oh. Okay. I feel like, I know this already. Maybe they don't know. Or maybe... Okay, I'll just say this. Once... I think everybody involved either knows this consciously or subconsciously, intuitively, spiritually. With the Lovers in reverse, it's like once they enter the portal, there's no going back. Which... Why would you want to? Why would you want to? Maybe these masculines maybe these masculines are accustomed to being able to just fucking run through somebody's garden and shut the gate behind them. You can't do that this time around. If you I dare not imagine what would happen to a masculine who tried to go back on this sort of action after the fact, to treat it like it was some casual, frivolous shit. I don't think that's what they want, but like the reality of it is you can't it's like okay, that's it, and then you just kind of move forward from there. Which, I mean, like, to me this is like regular shit. Like, this is not anything. I feel like the energetics or the emotions or the energetics and the emotions around this are much more overwhelming and intense than the actual physical. Well, maybe not. It's not that big a deal. But with the magician in reverse, you don't have feminines. You don't have to do. There's nothing more for you to do. You don't gotta do. You don't. It's nothing you're doing. It's nothing that you're doing to the masculines. It's nothing that the masculines are really necessarily doing to you. This is just how it goes. This is the nature of the situation. It's how the energy plays out. This is how God's sort of spirit designed this journey to work energetically, so that way on a human level you cannot dismiss or ignore it. Nor would you really want to. It's not like, because you always have free will, which is why nothing's happened yet, because you have free will whether you want to do it or not. Like, you're not being forced to be with anybody. Nobody is forcing you to be with anybody. That's not what this is about, being forced. But this is exactly the type of person that you have always wanted to be with, and that you prayed for, you wished for, you manifested this. This is what you wanted. This is what you deserve. This is what you prayed for. This is destined for you to have if you accept it. It's like you're getting exactly what you want, regardless of how it fucking looks. Regardless of how it looks, you're getting exactly what you want, and then much, 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 much more. You're getting everything you never knew you always wanted in this situation, y'all. So, what is the hold on? You don't want to get forced into separation for not at least having a conversation about it. Which, that's not going to happen. It feels, maybe that will happen. Ooh, I don't want to get forced into separation. Oh, no. Nope. This isn't for me. This portion, that wasn't for me, but that's for somebody else. Yeah. Somebody who's playing around. There's somebody here who was playing around. They were playing around with it. They were playing with it. They were toying with it. They thought it was a game. They didn't believe in it. They didn't believe in this sort of thing, and now they fucking see. The void is dark without the starlight around. 10 of Swords. And now they're in a pickled predicament now, because you don't have to be with a divine feminine. You don't have to be with a divine feminine. It's what you said that you wanted. It's what you said that you wanted. It's what you prayed for. It's what you wished for. It's what you said that you wanted. And regardless of how it looks, that's what you got. Why would you play with it? Like why would you play with it like it was a toy? Divine feminines ain't no regular ass bitch. You see that now. Like, it's not, or maybe you already fucking knew, but maybe you didn't know how cosmic these women can be, or are. You didn't know the extent at which your life can be transformed by a blessed woman. Because she is blessed in all respects. Right? I said, regardless of how it looks, what form it comes in. what race, creed, class, financial sense, no, that shit, that none of that stuff matters to the creator. All that matters is that two people who love each other unconditionally are together, shaping and forming and changing the world for all to see. It's a beautiful story. And you have been chosen to be a part of that. But it looks like somebody here fucked it up. Somebody here fucked it up. And there's somebody here fucked it. I think somebody here fucked it up. There's a masculine here who fucked this up, and there's a masculine here, which is why he was in transition, who actually wants to handle this in the proper manner, so that way he doesn't fuck it up. But he ain't yeah. But it's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. You can it's not the end of the world. It's not the. It feels like it though. Oh no, it feels. Yeah, whenever you fumble the divine feminine, it is the end of their world, I guess. Aw, temperance in reverse. Okay, so this situation is seems out of balance. I feel like it seems out of balance, but it's not. Okay, there's two different timelines. If this is two different masculines in your energy, there's one who's in transition. This King of Swords energy isn't playing any games with you, but I feel like the King of Wands has played some games in this situation, has been dishonest or deceitful in some form or fashion, and it has resulted in this Ten of Swords and Five of Cups energy is kind of disappointment. I feel like they're trying to come out of this Five of Swords energy, but like things are out of balance in this connection right now. If this is the same person, I just kind of feel like it just feels it feels uncomfortable being around the person because you haven't expressed how you feel, and like it just feels like you don't want to be there. Maybe you don't want to be there because it's uncomfortable now. That's what's going on. Yeah, somebody here doesn't want to be in the situation anymore because it's uncomfortable for them. And not because of the feminine, but because they have not expressed... They're having trouble expressing their feelings. And they're gonna fuck it up, aren't they? They are going to run away. I hope. Oh, Wheel of Fortune in transition. Choosing to leave this situation in this energy, whoever is not recommended. It's 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 not recommended. I don't recommend it. But the choice is yours. Choice is yours. There are two in mind. Okay. Yeah. God is watching this situation extremely closely. God is watching this situation very, 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 very closely to make sure somebody here, it's like, make sure you're there for the right reasons. It's like, make sure you're in the presence of the divine feminine for the right reasons. You know the consequences for hurting her are severe. So, again, steer clear of, steer clear of overthinking about it and just speak what's on your mind. It's a positive outcome. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, yeah. Oh, okay, so I feel like these masculines aren't, this King of Swords energy is not interested in leaving the situation. That's not funny. It is funny. I also feel like, so we have, again, if we're talking about two different people, So we have the devil, this sexual central, the sexual central energy, positive sexual central energy, and this King of Wands is kind of facing away from it, right? But what I'm looking at now is that this King of Wands is facing away from the situation, straight into, and he's looking directly at a Ten of Swords and a Five of Cups. It's like, I feel like this person went to seek, this person is, he's not seeking out other, he can't seek out, it's like anything out, this person fucking played the, how does it feel to know that you played yourself? Tell me, how does it feel to know that you played yourself? Somebody here play this song. At least is the King of Wands upright, because the King of Wands in reverse is an obvious fuckboy. It's obvious fuckboy, sexually promiscuous, sexually manipulative energy. But at least he's upright. So I feel like there's some. He's not a bad guy per se, but it just looks like he turned away from this devil energy. Maybe he thought maybe they both think that, like, there's something demonic or evil or nefarious about being intimate with the high priestess, with the feminine, this divine with the high priestess here, the highly intuitive energy. Oh, there's a lot of layers to this. There's also a vibe here of a masculine not wanting to corrupt the high priestess, this high priestess energy. Like, they don't want you to look at them differently because they are a sexual being, baby. The divine feminine is a sexual being. Like I said, Starlight Special Premium Plus Platinum. I just prefer to keep it cute. Like, it's not that serious. It's just not that serious. It ain't that serious. It really isn't. It's not. They feel like it is. And it's not serious. It's important. It's very important, but it's not serious. It's not, like, critical or, like, life or death kind of situation like that. It's not, and it feels like that to them, but, like, there's like, oh my God, my whole life is going to change, and it will, but in the best possible way. Because then you will become the emperor. Then you will become the divine masculine. Then you will be able to stand in your power. Then you will be able to channel the confidence in the worthiness, and garner the love and support that you so desperately have been seeking and needing and wanting and wishing. You finally get to become the masculine energy, the man that you always wanted to be, and all you had to do was choose to be with the person you wanted to be with in the first place, regardless of what the world had to say about it. And that is the true sign of a real man. It's like, I don't give a fuck what the fuck anybody gonna say. Let's get it in. Okay, boom. Your life changes, miraculous, beautiful things. It's like magic. It is magic, I guess. Because there's so much freedom. There's so much freedom and liberation in this situation, and celebration. How about that? This is turning out to be a really beautiful reading. I like this. This is making me happy. Slay, bitch. You know what? This is usually for the feminine. This is for the masculine. Like, yeah, the result of this is a slay that lasts a lifetime. Matt, it's like slay king, Slay King, go off, King. Make your money, make your coin. Show her love. It's this is something that a man would be proud of. Because I am someone that I'm extremely proud of myself, and anybody that I choose should be extremely fucking proud, because I'm not the baddest bitch in the world, but I am the baddest bitch in the galaxy. So I'll let you sit. Let's rest on that. Let's rest on that. Yeah. Somebody here definitely missed their opportunity. Emperor in reverse. In the tower, they kind of played themselves, and now all they have are memories. Oh, well, you shouldn't have played with it. You had a 2% chance of securing the feminine, and you fumbled at the critical when she needed you most. You failed, and that's actually the true test of the worthiness of a masculine and a divine feminine's life. The worthiness, the value, the protection. Because the masculine, you have to be able to protect, provide, all of those traditional themes. How that looks in any given connection is going to change depending on who you are. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of vibe, but you have to be there for your feminine when she needs you. And if you fumble at a critical moment when she absolutely needs your presence, and then play in her face, divine disgrace. Nope. It is not for me to judge who is a disgrace or not, but all you had to do was be honest, actually. And I feel like somebody here was not honest. They might say that they were being honest, that they were being truthful, but they weren't. They weren't being truthful about their desires, about what they wanted. They turned their back on it. They turned their back on her. Because this masculine, this King of Wands, is facing away from the devil and the High Priestess. Turning his back on the person with the foresight and the intellect, in the healing, in the magic, in the nurturing, all that stuff that can support a masculine energy in its fullness. This person is facing away from it, right towards pain and disappointment. 10 of Cups, however. Okay. If you come correct, if you are not chosen, okay, this is the caveat. If you are not chosen by the divine feminine, sir, whoever you are, and this is not the preferred option for sure. This is not something you would prefer to do. And if you come correct, I guess if you apologize, if you are finally honest, if you finally speak your truth, if you're finally able to face yourself and come correct, there is an opportunity for you to meet somebody else, a divine feminine in reverse. Usually the divine feminine, the Empress in reverse, is like a detrimental feminine, like a skank-ass, bald-headed skank bitch that nobody wants. But in this case, it's a feminine, but she's not a divine feminine. It's just a lady, some girl, some bitch. I'm sorry to talk about this hypothetical lady like that. I don't know this. I don't know her. Never met her. But you'll be able to meet someone, but it won't be her. And you can have happiness. You can have happiness and commitment. And you can have all the things that you want. But you have to you can't just walk away from the situation unscathed until you make it right. My guy. Okay. As for, as for this King of Swords in transition, this other person here, because there are two people here. It could be. It's also the same person. Oh, okay. If this is the same person, and not two different people, this is the story for that. So, if it's the same person and this person, because they're horny and they want to just try to go in another direction. Oh, it's the same thing. Pain and disappointment, and pain and disappointment, pain and disappointment, pain and disappointment, pain, disappointment, pain and disappointment, and imbalance. Pain, disappointment, and imbalance. Like, you can't just move on from a divine feminine. You can't move on from a divine feminine like that. You can't just move on from it. The contract has to be resolved in one form or another. You can't turn your back on it and just ignore it and pretend it doesn't happen, because spiritual forces are going to be on that fucking ass for the rest of your fucking life until you do. And you don't want to carry that into another lifetime, trust me. This is not the message I expected to hear tonight. Six of Cups. So, and you will be left with you'll be left with mismemories. And you will, and until you make things right, if you choose to if you choose to completely dismiss your feelings for the divine feminine, if you choose to move away, try to move away, try to move on, try to go in a different direction, not only will you not be chosen, because of the way you handle the situation immaturely, you will think of the divine feminine. You would think of the one that got away. You'll think of the bitch you fumbled. The divine feminine that you fumbled every day, for the rest of your life, for the rest of your days. You will never be able to forget it. So, I try to warn people, especially men, I try to warn them when they come into my energy. Look, if you don't... they don't believe me. They don't believe it. They don't believe it. They have all these preconceived notions. And maybe conditioning has a lot to do with the ways that they condition masculines on this planet is detrimental, to say the least. But don't hurt your own feelings not expressing yours. Let's turn this around. Can we turn this around? Can we get a message of hope here? God damn. Okay. But best possible outcome, this masculine energy here, whether it be one person or two people, whatever the fuck, this masculine energy here, there is a positive resolution for everybody involved if these masculines just come correct finally. That's it. Handle your business. Do what you need to. Do what you know you need to fucking. Do what you know you should have done a long time ago. We'll say that. And then, but letting her go is not an option. Ha ha! Damn. Don't cut your nose to. Wait, was it? Don't cut your nose to spite your face. I'm not... Don't cut your nose to spite your face. Right, because you need it to breathe. Because you need it to breathe. It's a focal point of your face. Don't make yourself ugly because you got mad at something. You know, I got it now. My heart hurts. Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, why does my heart hurt? Somebody's heart is really, really hurting over this. Well, then make up. Kiss and make up or something. I don't know. Queen of Cups, indigestion. Indigestion. Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like somebody here thinks the feminine doesn't care anymore. This person's just laying around bored, ain't doing shit. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm starting to get worried a little bit. No, I'm not. 5 of Cups. So much disappointment around. Actually, I'm not. No. So much disappointment here. 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like, I know that all sounds really, really bad, and it kind of is, but like, it doesn't have to be that way. Again, honesty and talking about true feelings and desires and coming clean can turn this situation around for the masculine. For the masculine, the feminine. If you're a feminine, you've done exactly what you were supposed to do. You're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And if you found somebody that you like, he ain't going nowhere. Good. The star, the sun. After I said that, bam, 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 bam. Ow, that actually hurt. The star and the sun, healing and happiness. The strength in reverse is the underlying issue. Again, somebody here is you're weighing them down, but they like it. They like it. They like the tease. They like the cat and mouse, but it's kind of like, all right. It's like, all right. It's like, all right, come here, girl. Let me holler at you real quick. What? Yeah. Yes. Somebody help me. Oh, thank you for the candles, Miss Anne. Brought to you by Candle Charisma Sorted Colors for all of your spell casting needs. Ding! I actually used one of these candles in my protection jar today, actually. Product placement. Yeah. So actually, let's see. I'm gonna show you. So, my spiritual mother, Miss Anne, she ordered me these assorted colors from Candle Charisma. You can kind of use it for whatever ritual you want. But I think this is cool because I didn't know, like, it's got all of them. Like, it's got like, you get the black ones, orange ones, yellow ones, pink ones. Wait, I think these are red. These are red. The black ones, the red ones, because this light is purple. Black, red, orange, pink, purple, blue, green, yellow, light blue, white. Like, you get a good assortment of things for your prayer work, your ritual work, your spells, your rituals, whatever it is that you need. And I particularly like candle magic because you can feel it, you can see it working, you can see the flame kind of reacting with the intention of whatever it is that you're trying to do. And if anybody thinks that like spell work or rituals is like demonic, a spell is just a prayer that's acted out, that's performed, it's a spell with ingredients, or it's a prayer with ingredients. Okay. 9 of Pentacles as the underlying issue. Yeah. Yep, once, oh, shoot. Uh-oh. Once, oh, okay. Anyway. Once spooked, no, I heard a noise. I think it was outside, but I think it might have been up. It was up. Maybe it was outside. Okay. Whatever. Hold on. Okay. I feel better. Okay, that's better. Um, Upstairs. I think it was upstairs. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go check. You heard it too? Okay. Um. Anyway. Yeah. Once you get to. They're. They're here. They're here. They're here. They're here. So it was probably them. Um. Once you. Come together with the once the masculine and feminine like come together and are in union, the money improves like overnight. See, overnight, the money improves overnight. Like it's like it unlocks a lot of abundance. And it's like this and like I feel like the healing journey is it there. You can truly begin the healing journey with the star. Healing, wish fulfillment. So much healing. So much. It's so sick. Ah! Oh. That's my mom. There's, there's my mom. There's so much healing. Healing each other. Healing, wish fulfillment. Yeah, all that. Okay. I'm gonna end it there. That's all for the tarot. That was a fucking doozy. That was a doozy. That was a doozy. That was a great ending. Yeah, I the star as an ending card is the star as an ending card is always a beautiful because like divine connections are beautiful, and I'm sorry. I'm actually sorry, masculines, that the world has conditioned you to think and believe and behave and react in a way that is against your own best interest, emotionally, physically, and financially, in the greater scheme of things. It's a shame. Which is why those of you who choose love and choose choose your feminines, who choose to be chosen fully by your feminines and like accept and receive her love unconditionally, you get rewarded by divine because it's difficult. It's a difficult thing. I guess it's not easy for y'all to just go against I don't know. Because I've met plenty of masculines who are completely like, fuck the system and kind of just do their own thing. And I guess it works out for them, I guess. And if it doesn't work out for them, it's because they go about it in a very, very detrimental way, of course. An unloving way, but it looks like I feel like the masculines here are capable of unconditional love. To be honest, I just don't think they are capable of receiving unconditional love at this time, in this space, in this place. Because my love is pure and unconditional, but that does not mean I'm not going to keep myself in a situation or connection that is hurting me for too long. You know? Some might say, well, that's not unconditional. Unconditional love does not mean continuous pain and torture. You know, I can love you unconditionally and not occupy the same space. I can not occupy the same space. The space that we shared, that we loved each other, still exists. I moved to the next room. Just because you go into the next room doesn't mean the room that you left stops existing. Now, does it? No. It just means that loving you unconditionally has begun to hurt me detrimentally. You don't want to hurt me now, do you? You wouldn't want to hurt me now, would you? Boom. Now. She said, oh, okay. Right, you caught that one. You got the tea leaves. I got the tea leaves. Would anybody like to donate for a tea leaf? You want to donate for a tea leaf, Liz? I got them. Y'all want a tea leaf? The tea leaves have the tea. I'm going to do the tea leaves and then the floor will be open. Thank you all for joining. If you have not already done so, please follow me on YouTube, because I do upload these lives in their entirety onto YouTube. So you can rewind, fast forward, pick it up, put it down, flip it, and reverse it. Let's go. I love the tea leaves. You love the tea leaves, Liz. You love the tea leaves. Okay. The club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. Aww. Okay. So, with the club here, I feel like this is like a mutual shared energy. I feel like, I feel like this is the energy of somebody feels like someone's trying to force them to do something that they don't want to do. Ain't nobody, again, like I was saying before, nobody, especially nobody or no one in heaven or earth is trying to force you to do something that you don't want to fucking do. You don't have to fucking do it at all. Again, if you want to forfeit your divinity and get off the divine path, but it's not going to be easy. Because you signed up for it and you were warned multiple times about what the fuck was going on every step of the fucking way. It's not a surprise. It's not like you just didn't know what the fuck it was. Because like, everybody, like, you feel it. You feel it. You see it. You're thinking about it. So just admit it. Like, you don't get to cop out. You don't get the caveat of being dishonest with your feelings and your desires. And maybe you're not even aware. Maybe you're not aware of them. Maybe you're not yet aware of that aspect of yourself. Right? We'll give you that. But spiritual forces, spiritual guidance suggests otherwise. That you know fully well what the fuck you're thinking, what the fuck you're feeling, what the fuck it is. But you don't want to fucking do it, and so you're kind of like thinking, well, why the spirit is trying to get me to fucking do something I don't want to fucking do? Because you do want to fucking do it. You're just too scared of pussy fuck to do it. Maybe you're just not that nigga. And that's fine too. I'm sorry, that was not caring or compassionate. That was not me. That was my ego talking. And I know that it was. Watch your mouth. I know. That was my ego came out to play. I'm an Aries rising, bitch. I'm so sorry. That was an elemental decision. It was compulsory. I didn't I should have delivered that in a more passionate way. And I can volunteer that, and I can volunteer that. I can be honest about my feelings and my intentions. Booby, can you? Mm. That was meant to happen like that. Ooh, I can't. Girl, nobody was. Miss Ann, that was not directed. Girl, come on. Chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is this a new lover? Oh, no. They both are gonna... Wait, hold on. That would be detrimental to my emotional state. No, it's not. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. In the event, like you, in the event, because this might happen, and this might happen for somebody watching this. In the event, the masculines in your arena, in this space, both fail, somebody new will enter your I don't think it's somebody new per se. I think maybe it'll be like somebody else will show up into your life. But but again, if you found if you found someone that you already like, I feel like this chair field is them showing up in your life in a new way. We'll say. Hopefully, I hope so. Yeah. Options, yeah. But yeah. We'll see. Yeah, again, you don't want to lose your spot. You don't want to lose your spot. Oh Lord. Unless you just want to be messy, depressy for the rest of your life, that's up to you. Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Yeah, I've with For some of us, this chair field is not another option. It's Oh yeah. Okay. This is most okay. Thank you, Spirit. I was starting to get a little nervous, admittedly, Miss Ann, because you know me. I'm like, no. But no, it's not that. Obviously, anyway. Yeah. Somebody is for some of you, this is is more options. For others of you, whoever this chair filled person is going to come in and help you financially, help lay a foundation for success, which is beautiful. It's just beautiful. You know. I will say, if you don't... From my observation, you wouldn't want more options of divine counterparts. This is something I've observed. Like, you don't want... Because you don't want to end up in a pickled predicament. Yeah, Claw. Be careful, do not take risks. I said that. I said what I just said, and then the claw came out. So, depending on your journey as a divine feminine, again, you at some point in your journey, you will only be attracting and encountering divine counterparts because we all have more than one, right? Right. Don't get caught up in because they all love you unconditionally on a spiritual level and even a physical level. They love you unconditionally. They all come with their own challenges. It's all a very heart to heart kind of connection. You don't want to have too many strings out there because it gets fun. Or that's what I heard. That's what I heard. I'm not that person, but like, March. The month of March may be significant. The month of March either was significant or will be significant in the future. Maybe somebody's birthday is in March. I'll get one more card. Box. You will receive a gift. Aww. Looks like you have a gift on the way. Okay. At this time, we got through it, everybody. We got through it. Yay. We got through it. We got through it. Yay. At this time, the floor is open to... I'm just joining, bitch. I can't. Go, you know what? You go follow me on YouTube and watch the playback. That's all I can tell you. That is all I can say. That's all I got. That's all I got. Go watch the playback. This is a really, 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 really good one. This is a good one. Like I always, I feel like I personally feel like my lives are all like really, really good. But this one is really, really good. And I was trying to be so good. I was trying to be so good. I was trying to be tasteful. I was trying to be classy. I was trying to be demure. I was trying to be coy and delicate. But when the spirit takes over you. When the spirit takes over you and you start to channel in the way that I do, the shit just be coming out. Blah, 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 blah. I think, hey, whoa. Don't shoot me, I'm just a messenger. A messenger of love and light and starlight and sparkles and glitter and meteorites to the face. or asteroid to the heart. Oh, that would be a cool song. It was hella juicy that I am refreshed. I am freshened. But it was hella juicy that I am freshened. I have been freshened. Like, I don't think I've ever done a general. I don't think the spirit has ever guided me to do a reading like that before. So I act not only that I was like feeling things. I was really struggling not to. If this was like, I need more subscribers so I could do like subscriber only lives and stuff. So I can say what I really, really want to say and really give y'all the 411 because I really have to navigate this stuff in a way that is secure and somewhat professional. Somewhat tied up, wrapped up in a bow. I have a callus on my tapping finger. Thank you, Miss Ann, for your continued love and support. I think we need to draw a crowd during the day when folks aren't sleeping. Yeah, you're right. Well, during the day, so the issue I have is that like during the day for me it's like where you are, it's like morning time. Bitches don't be up, they're at work. So for me, the late night crowd is, I like to give late night reads. It's my vibe. I love a late night read. It's a filthy read. Of course I love late night reads. Um, Sometimes I do morning. Actually, sometimes I do morning reads and people tune in, but I have to vibe it out. Like I do it when I do it when I do it, and I can't schedule it. I try to schedule it. It doesn't work out that way. So I have to do it when the spirit moves me. I just have to do it that way. I have to do it that way right now. You know. I apologize. But which is why, I upload the lives onto YouTube so that way, the people that love me and love my message and love the way I deliver it, you don't miss shit, bitch. You just get to watch the playback. But I know there is something about, like being on the live with me and we're screaming and gagging and bawled together. So, yeah, no. But it's 10 p.m. on the West Coast. See, 10 p.m. is the perfect time to like watch me. Like, it's 1 a.m. here, but 10 p.m. is perfect. You know. I used to try to shoot for like 7, 8, 9 on the East Coast. I try to shoot for that. I can do better. I'll do better. I'll do better. It's past my bedtime. Yeah, I'll ask someone to try to hold me. I need to be held accountable. And I'll ask someone for help with that. Anyway, thank you all for joining me on a filthy read. I love you very much. Make sure you, like I said, like, subscribe, whatever the fuck, do all the fucking social. If you like to book a personal reading, the link is in my bio here on TikTok and my beacons, Aphrodisiac. Be sure to love yourselves and each other. Starlight's Reflection.